that? Hey. Also, thank you very much, Elizabeth. Well, I'll tug up in a minute, but before I do that, I first want to give my big thank yous to Bob Tissett and Margie. Margie Hayes is here somewhere, and they were the judges today for the semi-finals, and perfect. They give such good feedback to the poets that are here. I mean, I'd love to be able to do that yesterday with the heat, but there's just not the time. So today is always a special day. Margie and Bob Tissett have been our semi-final judges a few years now, and as I said, because they give such good feedback to all the performers. Please welcome Tug Dumley.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You may not know there is a very militant union in Australia called the Poets Union. And no one knows it, but they've been on strike the last 25 years. This nation's seen some black times, some times of trouble and strife, but none as black as the day the Poets Union went on strike. Comrade Kelly roused the poets to a bloody boil, saying, "Why should we get paid FA for all our sweat and toil? Fair day's pay for a fair day's verse. It's time we show the nation we're down in pens until such time as we get remuneration." The word was sent out on the wire, proclaiming loud the action. The union battened down the hatches, awaiting the reaction. But finally, when the day came round, instead of an outrage call, the nation rose, the nation yawned, the nation scratched its balls. The airlines flew, the buses ran, the wharves were working to a man, the miners mined, the truckies trucked, the teachers taught, the call girls fucked. The paint had slowly dried on walls, got old and finally blistered. The ACTU said, "What strike? We didn't know it existed." "Don't fret," said Kelly to the members, "we'll sit this one out. But any scabs who feel inspired, beware the union's clout. No pen and lines on the sly, no verse, no odes, no stanzas, no similes or metaphors or I'll be looking for answers." Well, the Olympics came, the Olympics went, and still the strike had made no dent. The nation didn't seem that royal that poetry was off the boil. So poets thronged into the streets, declaiming loud their lack. But people thought them spruikers or Mormons high on crack. Things look grim, so Comrade Kelly said, "It's time they know it. It's time for the final solution. Release the bush poets." The board turned pale and shuddered at the very mention. "But surely," they said, "bush poetry, it's against the Geneva Convention." But soon a rumbling from the country was felt for miles around as a plague of bush poets descended on the town. They came in droves, spouting Banjo, Patterson and Lawson, like a Kubrick cockroaches through the city coursing. They deafened all with rhyming couplets and doggerel about the land, and odes to horses, sheep and dogs, and odes to Hanrahan. They infested houses and churches, they bred like bloody flies. You couldn't open a cupboard without hearing about fucking Gundagai. They roved in packs, cracking whips, people went insane, falling to their knees to hear again of droughts and plains. The action seemed to take effect in wearing down the nation, but just to be sure, the bushies went and hijacked TV stations. They barricaded studios, turned cameras on themselves, and broadcast odes to Billy Tea and eucalyptus smells. Hour upon hour of programming produced a hideous shiver with wall-to-wall bush poets doing "The Man from Snowy River" and Clancy of the Overflow, and "I love the man from Ironbark," and "I love a sunburnt country from dawn to dusk to dark." The Prime Minister was called in to try and break the picket. After all, the bushies' drone was drowning out the cricket. A meeting with the union examined all the claims. A deal was struck in minutes. The poets won the day. With this one condition that bound the agreement tight: The poets would only get their pay if they promised not to write. And the bushies, they'd get double pay if they didn't open their mouths, but fuck off back to where they came from, amongst the crows and cows. So that's how poets got the dole. Hush money, if you like. All because of the day the Poets' Union went on strike. Thank you. Have a good